Hello! Welcome to another edition of Manifest Mondays. I'm your host, Jen Mazer, the Queen of Manifestation, and I'm so excited to have you with us today because I'm talking about how to get unstuck and start moving on a project. Now, I know you can relate, right? Because we all have felt overwhelmed at some point about something that we're working on, and so therefore, we just don't take action on it, right? Because it seems too big. And how can we even accomplish this? And we don't know what we can do to move it forward. So maybe you've not taken action at all on your big idea because you don't know where to start. Or maybe you started to work on it and then you got frustrated, right? Because you weren't getting results or it just seemed like too big and therefore you stopped working on it. So you're feeling stuck. Now I have a bunch of solutions for you to really help you start moving that project and get it out there in the world, all right? So the first thing that I want to encourage you to do is get out a piece of paper and write down a list from your head of everything that you need to do right now. I consider this a brain dump, okay? So everything that's on your plate that you've been thinking about, I want you to put it on the paper because then it's out of your head and it's on the paper and it can live there. Because when it's in your head and you're constantly replaying what you need to do all the time, that's stopping you from really taking action, okay? Because there's chaos in your head. So if you can just get it on the paper, it's there. You've written it out. All right, now I know what I need to do, okay? So I encourage you to do that right now after you watch this video. Or you can pause the video and do it now, all right? Then once you've done that, you can take a look at what you've written out and you can really start to prioritize what you need to do. So I have a way to really reframe how you've been prioritizing, and that is I want you to prioritize your big dream, that big project, whatever it is that you're feeling stuck on right now, prioritize that. Instead of prioritizing the things on your to-do list that are like doing the laundry or the dishes or picking the kids up from school, those things you're going to end up doing anyway because they have to get done. So instead, I want you to think about 3 things that you can do to move your big dream forward. And that's how I want you to organize your day every single day. So right now you have your brain dump. You've put down everything that's on your list, okay? And then you can even cross things off that no longer speak to you if they don't seem that important or you don't want to do them anymore. Find someone, delegate it, and don't do those things. But when you think about that big project, that big dream of yours that you really want to see manifest, I want you to prioritize it and break it down into smaller actionable steps. Because once you do small little things to move that big dream forward, you're going to build momentum. You're going to see a little bit of progress, so you're going to feel better about it, and it's going to help you keep taking action so that eventually that project becomes reality. Small steps lead to greater change on a larger scale. Remember that. Just small, little, actionable things you can do every day. So if you want to write a book, right? Maybe you write 1 page every day. Simple. Then you have 365 pages done in a year. What if you wrote 2 pages a day? That would happen twice as fast, right? So think about something like that. You can break down, like, for example, if you are working on a new website for your project and it feels overwhelming and you're feeling stuck, okay, well, what are 3 small things that I can do to make that happen, right? What can I do today? Maybe one is post a listing for a web designer. Simple. Maybe you've been putting that off, or post a listing for an intern to help you. 2 might be write the copy for my bio page. 3 might be figure out the site navigation. That's it. Tomorrow you can work on 3 other things, okay? But think about 3 small things you can do to move that big dream forward. And that's going to help you get out of that overwhelm and start to really feel and see the evidence that, oh, things are really happening. And that's going to help you keep going and moving forward, okay? Number 2, aside from prioritizing your big dream and really setting it up into small 3 actionable steps a day, is I encourage you, if you're still feeling stuck, get out of the house, okay? So instead of just sitting in front of the computer for hours staring at the screen or getting, occupied because you're just off looking at other people's websites and you've basically gone on this whole tangent of procrastination, I want you to get out of the house, okay, and do something fun, just for you, just to feed your spirit. And I encourage you to do something new, something that you've never done before. It could be going to a museum to see a new exhibit, taking a walk in a new neighborhood, something fun that's going to feed your soul and be inspiring. Because that way, when you come back to have productive time, you're going to be even more productive because you've fed yourself, you've done something just for you that's really fun, and then you can have really structured, productive time afterwards. Plus, during that time when you're feeding your soul, that's when you get all the ideas and the inspiration. So you might have some idea that comes to you that's going to help you move your project forward. Or you might meet someone out that's going to help you move your project forward. Okay? And it's really going to just lift up your vibration so that you're in a state where you can really manifest easily. You're more in the flow. Things are moving. You're feeling good about yourself. You've done something just for you to make yourself feel good. All right? And then my last advice for you, if you really are still feeling stuck and you want to move that project forward, is to schedule it. Okay? So what you can do is, aside from those 3 small tasks that you're going to do, okay, when am I going to do them? Maybe I'm going to set aside 30 minutes today that I'm going to work on this project. So put it in your calendar. From 10 to 10:30, I'm going to write the copy on my site. Write it down, make it real. You can even schedule your big dream, so you can put that in your calendar for however many months from now that's going to happen, and then you can backtrack that. So once you've done the big thing, you can think about, well, what are the smaller steps I need to do to lead myself up there, and schedule those into your calendar as well. So break it down backwards, scheduling what you really want to do, and then the smaller steps that are going to take you there. So if you want to run a triathlon, maybe you join the gym this week, okay? Then in 2 months from now, you join the training team. See what I'm saying? So there are smaller steps that help you get to that bigger goal. So schedule them in. And if you don't already have an accountability partner or a mentor or a coach to help you hold you accountable, now's the time to get one. You can put it out in your trusted network or among your friends. Ask for someone who wants to be your accountability partner, who can help you not only hold you accountable, but also give you ideas for when you are feeling stuck, especially a mentor or a coach who might have been there and done what you're looking to do already, who can give you those action steps if you don't know what they are. So I hope this helps you get out of that feeling stuck and really start moving on your big project. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below this video. Leave a comment and tell me, what is the one thing you're going to take action on today to help you move that big dream forward, to get you out of stuckness and into action. Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Sending you lots and lots of love, and I will see you next week for another edition of Manifest Monday.